This is the vlog for December 5th, 2018. And tonight was special. So, my parents decided that they wanted to go out. I went with them. Went down to the Sammamish Cafe. And I guess my dad had a hankering for a burger, which I eat all the time, but they probably haven't had any since summer. So we went down and it was lovely. The cafe's been decorated with a bunch of Christmas stuff. Nothing over the top, just nice, classy. It fits with the decorum. And then I had this idea. I said, maybe we should swing through Timberline before we go back. And to give you an idea of what that means, Timberline is a nearby neighborhood that is sort of, it's high class, let's put it that way. There are a couple $1 million homes with views of Lake Sammamish in Timberline. But more than that, the people there are very sort of comfortable, not financially, just they're nice. They're family oriented and reasonably social, as much as you tend to find in the Western Washington area. We are known sort of for being insular, but these folks like to go out. They like to walk with each other. They like to talk, and they like to decorate their houses. Halloween is a lot of fun because of all the stuff people do for their houses in Timberline, but Christmas is where they really, really start to go crazy. There's a little area that we call, I don't know if that's the official name, but that's generally referred to as Candy Cane Lane. And there's a house that's sort of done up in the style of Elf, with Will Ferrell in one of the windows going, ah! There's a Grinch Stole Christmas house, which has a bunch of the Dr. Seuss pictures made up into sort of billboard-style decorations that they put on the side of the house. There's a Polar Express house. Polar Express was it's probably my favorite Christmas book of all time, mostly for its simplicity, the warmness, the sort of subtle, just comfortable. I've used that word already. But it really was a book that just sort of filled me with awe. And it's a shame that the movie sort of got away from that idea and was a more full-blown musical extravaganza. But I suppose they thought that the book story would be too boring to be a full-length feature film anyway. But this was something that I did as a kid. Or rather, my dad took me and my sister, and we would drive through the neighborhood to look at all the lights, because the lights are really great, but they're mostly for the kids anyway. And the kids don't generally go walking around at night when the lights are the most visible. So it was only when my dad drove us that we really got to enjoy all the decoration, all the work that people had put into their houses. Now, being older, I see that it is also somewhat for the adults. And, I saw my fair share driving home at night from work. But there's something different about being tired from work and saying, oh, that's nice, oh, that's cool, but just really wanting to get home as fast as possible and taking time to really drive slow and enjoy looking around and seeing all that stuff. And I'm so glad that my dad went along with the idea. He was excited too. He really liked seeing it. My mom really liked it too. And I cherish these sorts of times. And I'm really glad to know that Anna and Isla and Chris are going to get to experience this sort of thing. I'd love to be there for one, but just knowing that they're going to be able to do that is also warms my heart. So, I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.